What if I told you that there is a way to get permanent relief from your knee joint pain? Watch this video till the end. In this video, I am going to reveal my top secrets for long lasting knee pain relief. These techniques are not just easy and effective, they are going to fill your life with much more peace, health, activity, and energy. So let's dive in. The first secret is joint protection and support. Now, when I say joint protection, so protection means that you need to understand that there are some stressors on the joint from which you need to protect it. All right. For example, I always say that my patients I always see that my patients are abusing their joint. Now, what is the difference between use and abuse? Why do I use the word abuse? To explain this, I'll give you an example. All of you remember that in ancient times there was slavery, all right? Now, a slave was not given much to eat, was not allowed to rest a lot, and yet he was expected to work all day long. Now, I see many of my clients repeating the same behavior with their joints. They do not nourish it with a proper diet and supplements, and nor do they give sufficient rest to the joint, and yet expect it to work in perfect and efficiently and competently throughout their life. But guess what? These joints who have been abused, like those ancient slaves, do not last long. So the first thing that you need to do is to relieve your joint of unwanted stresses. So stop exposing your joint to unwanted stresses. This means that you need not frequently sit on the floor and get up. You need not go about doing excessive stair climbing. Okay, avoid excessive squatting. Okay, so you need to protect it from unwanted stresses. Simultaneously, you need to support it. So two easy ways of supporting a painful, inflamed and degenerated joint are: one, using a walking stick. Now, a walking stick helps transfer some of the body weight to the ground while bypassing the joint. Okay, so it relieves the stress on the joint because the body weight is transferred to the floor with the help of the stick. Another very easy technique of support is using a kneecap. Okay, a kneecap will it's like the muscles around the joint are natural belt. Okay, they are supporting the joint because that's our natural belt, but a kneecap is an additional support. Okay, it forms a nice belt around the joint and keeps it stable and supported. After you have protected the joint, supported it, you can additionally help relieve the joint pain by resting the joint for a while. Now, resting means two things: that you pace the activities in the daytime, that means that you alternate heavy work and light work so that the joint gets periods of relief between two bouts of heavy work. All right. And secondly is getting a good night's sleep at night. Okay, when we sleep at night, the joints, or in fact the tissues in our entire body, undergo a process of repair. This repair is of all the stresses and the wear and tear that it has been exposed to throughout the day. This repair work is done at night. All right. So if you allow your joints to rest properly by giving your body a good night's sleep, then you will feel faster pain relief. The fourth important technique for pain relief is nourishing your joint. Now, nourishment comes in the form of eating a healthy, balanced diet. All right, healthy, balanced diet especially focusing on nutrients like omega-3 fatty acids and drinking a lot of water. This helps to keep lubrication in the joint intact. Besides, you need to take a diet which is rich in vitamins and proteins, because these are building blocks of your body, and if your joint wants to undergo healing, it needs these building blocks. All right. Another one is that you need to take a diet rich in antioxidants. I'll be doing another video soon in which I'll break down with great detail the diet to be taken with arthritis. After you have rested, protected and nourished your joint, now you need to strengthen the muscles around your joint. All right. See, a joint is made up of one bone on top of another bone. All right. Now imagine that two bricks are there. You placed one on top of the other, and you have not applied any cement or any structure to support the bricks. What will happen? Those bricks, the brick on top will fall off. As soon as there is some external stress, the brick on top will fall off. So similarly, in our body, the bone is placed on top of another bone. Now this bone is held in place by a complex structure of muscles, capsule and ligaments. All right. So the stronger the muscles are like ropes which are surrounding the joint and holding it in place. Now stronger your muscles are, the more stable your joint is. All right. The stronger muscles will help the joint move freely, as well as will help the joint in taking the load of the body during movement, during activities like walking or sitting, getting up, rising from a chair, or squatting or kneeling. Okay, all of these activities in which the joint has to work against the body weight, the muscles can help support the joint. All right. So this requires that you need to strengthen your muscles. So after you have nourished and protected your joint, you need to begin a daily strengthening routine which will help strengthen the muscles around the joint and support it. Not only support it, but prevent it from further damage. I will be posting a detailed video tutorial about various strengthening exercises and the different components of a complete arthritis rehabilitation exercise protocol soon. The fifth point for pain relief is to understand that pain comes from biological, psychological as well as social causes. This is a scientifically proven model of pain, saying that biological, that is the tissues in the body, can cause pain or increase it. Then it says that psychological stresses, that is your mental and emotional health, affect joint pain or affect body pain. And lastly, that the surroundings in which you are the environment of in which you live and the persons who surround you, all of this affects your joint pain. This is a scientifically proven model known as the biopsychosocial model of pain. So when we come to the biological part, we discussed protection, rest and nutrition. Now we are coming to the psychological part of pain. In the psychological part of pain, for first and foremost is the mental well-being. For mental well-being, I suggest that first of all you identify causes of stress in your life and try to eliminate them. All right, you can practice stress relief techniques and relaxation techniques. Now relaxation techniques are of different types, okay, and these are different for different people. For example, for me, relaxation is breathing exercises. I like to take a warm bath. All right, I may indulge into a cup of herbal tea, read a good book. This all helps me relieve stress and relax. For someone, it might be different things. All right. Some people feel relaxed when they listen to calming music. Some people burn essential oils. Some people get a body massage. All right. So there are various relaxation techniques that you need to discover. Okay, discover at least 4 to 5 things that you can do throughout the day which will help you calm down and relax. Simple techniques like breathing exercises, you just focus on your breathing, watch the breath go in and come out, okay, and try to relax your shoulders and chest and allow the air to go into the tummy and come out from there. Okay, this is simple focused breathing exercise, helps you to calm down and brings down stress levels in your life. Others are meditation. There is tons of meditative videos on YouTube. Listen to some of them. They really help you bring down the stress hormones in the body. And you know, when these stress hormones come down, inflammation in the body comes down and helps relieve pain. And if you convert these relaxation techniques into a daily habit, your permanent stress levels stay much lower, and this helps your joint to decrease inflammation and heal faster. Now, besides mental health and stress relaxation, you need to also watch your thoughts. All right, I suggest that you catch any negative thoughts in your mind and turn them into positive statements. When we were young, my mother, she's a very intelligent lady, she used to ask us to play a game. In this game, we were not supposed to use any negative words of the English language. For example, one evening, I want to go and make some tea. So I walk into the kitchen and open the fridge and I see that there is no milk. All right. So when I close the fridge and I go out, and instead of saying that, Mama, there is no fridge in the milk, there is no milk in the fridge, I need to say, Mama, we need to go and get some milk. All right. For example, if I go to the bathroom to take a bath and I switch on the geyser and see that it is not working. So instead of saying that, Mama, the geyser is not working, I need to say, Mama, we need to get the geyser repaired. All right. So this, and each and every time me or my sister would use a no or a negative word, our points would get cut. All right. So like we would begin with 100 points in the beginning, and then we would see that by the end of the day, who has more points remaining. This was a fun game, but this game is, and right now there are scientific evidence based researches which say that catching negative thoughts and turning them into positive statements helps improve your pain. Okay, it's known as cognitive behavioral therapy, and okay, we will not go deep into that, it is too much scientific, but just focus on the trick. All right, instead of focusing on depressing and negative thoughts, try to convert them into positive possibility statements. All right, instead of focusing on problems, focus on solution. This can easily be done whenever you see yourself thinking in negative terms like oh, my pain does not go away, or nothing works for my pain. You can convert it into a simple positive statement like I will find a good technique for pain relief. All right. So whenever you see that you are having negative thoughts in your brain, catch them and try to convert them into positive statements. So we discussed biological, we discussed psychological. Now let's come to the social component of pain. In this social component of pain, there are two things in our environment. One is the objects and the surroundings that we are in, and the other one is the people that we are living with. All right. So first let us discuss about our environment and objects. So the simple way to elevate your environment is see that it is clean. All right, see that you keep your environment clean and bright. Change the bed sheets into a bright color, change the curtains into a bright color, open the windows, allow the sunlight in. If the stuff is messy and unorganized in your room, just get rid of unwanted stuff and organize the stuff that you need. All right, so keep your environment light and bright. All right, and if you are living in a not so good neighborhood, try going to the park in the evening, spend 2 to 3 hours with surrounded by greenery. All right, so this is an environmental this reduces the environmental stress on you. All right, and the second and more important than doing this decluttering or cleaning is that you need to surround yourself with people who support and encourage you, and avoid those people who judge you and who are out there to get you, who insult you. And there are also these kind of people who constantly give depressing and negative advice, like nothing works and this is a bunch of lies, and these are all marketing gimmicks, and just avoid these kind of people who are giving depressing and negative advice, and instead surround yourself with people who support you, encourage you. When they come close to you, you feel relaxed. You don't feel anxious or worried that, oh my god, this person has come now, he will tell me something and I'll feel bad. And avoid these people and surround yourself with people with whom you feel relaxed, who give you positive solution focused advice. All right, like go to this doctor or meet this person, see, I had this problem and now I'm relieved of it. All right, so you need to surround yourself with positive people and avoid toxic people. So this is the environmental, these are two simple techniques in which you can decrease the environmental stress and environmental and social component of your pain. So these were 7 powerful techniques which will give you long lasting pain relief. Now notice that in this video, not once have I mentioned any pills or any topical gels or any hot packs, or I ask you to go to some expensive physical therapist or take some electric currents from some imported machines. Yeah, all of this definitely works. There is a huge amount of scientific evidence that each of these are potent painkillers. But the only problem with these solutions is that the pain relief is temporary. All right, on a day when you are having lots of pain and you really want some quick relief, yeah, you can take these solutions. You already know about them. Okay, just take a hot pack and you will feel much better. Go to a physical therapist, he may give you some electrical modality and you will feel much better. All right, but the only problem is that this is temporary pain relief. All right, so once your pain has been relieved temporarily, what are you going to do? Are you going to just relax and wait for the pain to come back and again repeat the same cycle? No, you are now going to target the cause of your pain. All right, so I explained to you in the beginning the biological model, saying that you need to protect your joint from further damage. All right, you need to give it rest and time to heal. You need to nourish it. Also, you need to keep your mental and emotional state in a healthy place. All right, and also you need to surround yourself with positive and supporting people and stay in a bright environment. So these are the actual techniques which are going to give you long lasting pain relief. All right. Now before you swipe down to the next video, just pause and reflect and write down in the comments also that if you did everything that I have asked you to do in this video, you tell me, will your pain be relieved or not? Yes, you think, you judge that if you do everything that I have suggested in this video, I think that there is no way that your pain will not go away. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Till then, subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for more such informative videos on knee pain and its management. See you in the next video.